Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, awesome, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome to episode number 4 actually, episode number 5. I just got done recording episode 3 yesterday, or 4 yesterday, so we are on episode 5. On the Green Hills Gutterball Animal Challenge. Dun, 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 dun. I went ahead and I finished this off camera. Now you guys know the rules. You have to play a minimum of 8 hours, but you can play longer. So it was about 9:30 at night when I finally finished bailing this. And we ended up with 8, 16, 24, 36, 42... 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, wait a minute, 16, yeah. We ended up with 42 bales off of this field alone. And I do believe that these are one more day away. So we got great news. We got a bunch of stuff going. And I also had to play a little bit off camera because November, when you start at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's dark. And it's very hard to film anything in the dark. So we have got some great news. We have the opportunity to get rid of our 30 pen, and we're going to go to the 100 pen. Dun, dun, dun. The reason I'm going so many chicken pens is because I want to be sure in 2 months that that pen is full, so that by the time I get to my 1,500 and my 5,000, they're pretty full. Plus, we needed 10%, so it worked out perfect. So first things we're going to do, I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. And I really hope you're doing fantastic, because I am, as usual. So we are going to hook up to this. We're going to auto-load the eggs into this. Now, it's not very realistic because of the fact that they would spoil. And you know what? I think, I don't know how much I have, though. I don't know how much it is, but let's, containers, and I think I have a storage for eggs. This one for lettuce, eggs. $10,000. Let's do it. And how much is it going to hold? I don't know. That way we can put it in a refrigerated area, and we can put this right on our farm. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put this right. Let's spin her around. Let's put her on the end here. Let's put it like right here. There we go. Now let's go load this up. We should be able to load this up into the shed. I'm hoping anyways. So that is permanent now. That egg storage is permanent. Now, we don't have a full chicken pen yet. This isn't a production, is it? Eggs to eggs. Oh, I see. You take the eggs and you make them. You can make them in. What happens if you upgrade that? What happens if you upgrade it? Is it considered a factory? So it's just built storage. But anyways, I don't think we need this right now because I don't think our pallet is only just like 50 eggs. So I think we can just pick this right up. 56 eggs. Let's take this. Put it in there. Let's see what we got. 55 and 55. All right. There we go. Now, I will park this by the storage. We still can't buy anything though yet. We are rocking and rolling though. We got our first piece of equipment on our farm. Yes, yes, yes. Well, we're going to have the second one here in a minute. As soon as I build this chicken pen. We can put this right here. And now, oops, I need that. So you guys know how it works. You're going to lose the game sounds, but you're not going to lose me. Yes, we are. We are recording. So let's unhook him here. And we're going to get us I leased this trailer, so this goes back after today. It only caught, after we get done moving these chickens. This thing only, I don't know how much this holds in chickens, but this is off the in-game mod hub or the farmingsimulator.com website. It is a transport, so instead of using the cage, this is going to go out to Gutterball. Instead of using the cage, Gutterball, we can get this in there and we can transport chickens if we want to upgrade our chicken pens. There is this one, and then there's the semi-truck. The semi-truck holds, I do believe, 187 chickens. I do believe, but don't quote me on that. And then I think we can just back right up to the sell point, load them in there, and then we can demolish that. And then we can get our wheat. We're going to have to grow on this here for just a second. Shebang. And, yep, we got select. How many can I get here? $27. Move to trailer. Yes. And then select and move to trailer. There we go. We get our things in there. So now we can go into construction and we can sell that one. And we are going to build our new one over here. So let's go animals, and we're going to go the 100 chicken pen, which is right here. And let's get her just like that. Here we go. She's all lined up with the other ones now. And then we are going to landscape this. Actually, nope. We're going to bring the chickens over and then bring the food over, and we're going to feed them. Let's get this, and then we get to move all 30 chickens back to the pen. Now, in 2 months, this will be full. So by January, and then we'll have to go. Okay, boom. 3. Move to husbandry. And then, boom. I don't know how many's in here. 25, I think. Oops. Okay. I think this one should be 27 or 26. 24. Here we go. We got our 30 chickens in here. Now this thing can be returned now. I'm going to go here and return it so we don't get charged anymore for it. And then I'm going to just pick up this wheat because I don't have a front loader yet. So we're going to cheat a little bit here. I got rid of the forklift that we had, and I should have kept it, but I got rid of it because I was getting worried about money. And this has only got 215 in it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we'll put this other one in there. We got 55 eggs, everybody, in there, so that's kind of cool. Here. Now, we'll see. This should just about, with only 30 chickens, this should fit it. So, I bought 2 pallets to start, and it's already got me, it will have 130 chickens by the time I'm done. Okay. So, wait a minute here. They only took 110 214 full food? No. I was going to say. There we go. There, we got rid of these pallets. Let's see where their food are. Yeah, we gonna have to. We're gonna have to at least buy. It's in the red now. I'm gonna have to at least buy another pallet. Okay, so let's get her back here because after this, let's do this first. And landscaping and painting. And we'll get the grass. Just because we want to leave the ground the way we bought it. There we go. Just like that. Now the ground is back to normal. Now we are actually starting to build on our farm. But I'm going to tweak it because I'm going to make this farm look beautiful. Right now we're just building on our own piece of property and going from there. So we got to go over here. We're going to make sure that there's no contracts. We're going to head down with a truck and we're going to buy a couple of more pallets of wheat. And I think that will be good. So I'm going to need that trailer eventually, but I don't need it right now. Let's go. Big bags, is it? Or did we go pallets? Let's see. Wheat is 1,000. Is there actually? No. 1,500 for 1,000. 1,400 for 1,000. Yep, 1,400 for 1,000. All right, so we're gonna buy this one, and let's get 2 of them and fill that pen. And then I'm gonna come back and I'll show you what I'm gonna do because I got to. I'm gonna keep these on here right now. Head down to the store, and then we're gonna put those other 2 on here. Put them in. Now, we will eventually go the realism, and we will eventually get a forklift back again. But I've got to buy some. I'm going to buy some stones so I can get our one factory going for lime, because that'll keep us from buying lime. You know, that'll be one thing that we won't have to buy, and then we'll start putting this stuff where we want it. We'll start getting stuff around. Because if I buy 2 bags, that's 8,000 stone. And I don't know how much the factory is. We need to make sure before we buy the stone down here. It would be free if I would just turn the stones back on, but then I got to buy a stone picker. Let me make sure. Let's go down to construction and production. I want to see how much that little lime machine that I love so much. Right here. 10,000. It's right here. Lime production and then beet pulp production. That's what we needed. I could have used them sugar beets that I had left and put them in here. I had 32,000. But we'll do that. So, all right. All right, so we will get this moved up here. This moved up here. And we will buy us, we will buy us 2 big bags of wheat. 2 big bags of wheat. Oh, they're on my farm. And then we will buy bags of stone. And it's cheap for stones. So, yeah, we're going to buy a bunch of stones. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's get this back. I can't believe I forgot I had my store thingy put over in the other field. but I should put it back down here for the sense of realism. Someone remind me in the comments. Did you guys see that I put the rules to the challenge in the community? I know Old Cranky put it in there. Cornell 777. Haha. Hey yo, Cornell 777. Hey yo. I got it right this time. I wanted to make sure I give that poor guy a shout out because or girl, I'm not quite sure, he or she, because they've been saying hi to me forever, and all I've been doing is typing it back. So you get your first shout out. That's right. I gotta say it. The more you comment in the comments, the more you interact with me in the comments and Gutterball, the more you will get shout outs. So if you guys want shout outs, put your input in. And I don't mean just like, you know, he's been saying, or she, you know, like I said, but I'll assume it's a he, has been saying hi to me for a while, so he deserved that. But I want you guys to interact. I don't want you to kind of just keep saying hi, because after a while, I'm going to be like, I've already said hi to you like 150 times. So be sure that you're commenting on the video, and if you've got a specific thing that you want to ask me about the video, I got to challenge you guys just a little bit to see if you can get the views up for Gutterball and I's videos. They've dropped. Now, the difference is you guys are watching longer on those videos than you are mine. Mine, you're kind of skipping through it and getting through it. But like I pointed out in the comments, guys, is or in my community page, that this challenge is not easy. It takes time, and you're gonna eventually, like, you're gonna struggle with money. Look, I'm at 53. I'm trying really hard to not take out a loan. I'm really trying. Now, I really want that factory section over here, but I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, that would give us no money left, but that would give us the factory section for our rocks. But we don't need the lime right now. We really don't. I just wanted to get it going so we can get factory going. Yeah, I don't want to build it on. I don't want to build any factories over here. I really don't. What did I buy here? Ha! I bought 4 bags. Nice. All right, so let's put 2 bags in, and then we'll save the other 2 for the next pen. We'll store these right over there. Now, you would not be able to lift these by hand. Maybe. If you were, Arnold Schwarzenegger, maybe. I know I can't. We usually use a telehandler to lower ours. It's like, yeah. So I am going to have to invest in a telehandler someday for the simple fact of moving pallets or moving eggs. All right, so let's get over to our chickens. We'll put 2 of them in there. That'll give us, we put 1,500 in there before, so now that'll give us 3,500 in there, and we'll let it run. We'll let it see how far it goes, because remember, we lose. That other pen had 800 in it, and we lost it. Now, I want to see something. I'm going to try something on camera here. Yep. It's working. We might as well put all 4 of them in there. So, you can back up here with a flatbed and put them in. There. Now they got enough food to last them. Because we have to go, in 2 months they'll be full, but we have to go 1 more month. So, December, January, and then February, we can go to the 400 pen. Let's make sure our chickies are going good. Yeah, now they're in the yellow. We'll see how long that lasts them. Right there. And they're going to be good. Produce your eggs away, boys and girls. And we will take our Why can't I? That's going to pick my truck up. There we go. All right. Oh, let's store these on the other side right here. Out in the thing here. And then we will store these. This is our seed and fertilizer. Now, eventually, we are going to have manure and slurry. So we are going to need a manure and a slurry spreader. All right. So our first chicken pen is ready. Is ready to go. So I think I'm going to pull the trigger on that factory section over there so I can build my before we do that, let's park here. I don't even have any sheds. All my stuff is outside in the rain and the weather and the snow. Absolutely insane. But it's been I'm loving the series so far. It's forcing you to think. But let's make sure there is there's a sowing. We can actually do this with our own equipment and go down and buy the seeds that we need for field number 2. Oh, what's he want in it? Sugar beets. I can't sow sugar beets, so I got to borrow his equipment again. But let's get that equipment going. Let's borrow the items. There. That's that. We can only have one active contract at a time. That field's 3.61 acres, and I got almost 200,000 liters of sugar beets off of it. So that's crazy to think. 11, 12, 1, 2. I got to play till 2. All right. So how much is Miss Eugene? I think her name is. What's her name? Adrian. 44,000. We can buy this. And then we'll have to do the contract. And then after we get our contract done, then we can buy because we only have 9,000. Now, we can take out a loan, but I'm trying really hard not to. But now we own a production thing. So let's go down and do the contract. Because I still got to buy seeds, but I will get reimbursed for that. All right. I don't think I'm going to need a weight on this, but I'm going to put it on anyways. There we go. And I don't know how much it takes, but I got to put sugar beets in there. All right, so let's get at least one big bag of seeds. Right? That's 1,000. Oh, wait. These are 2,700, but you get 4,000. That's cheaper. We'll get that one. And then we'll get one fertilizer for 4,000, and we'll keep it on our farm. We'll have it already. Now, I hope we can do the whole field with this. If not, we'll load it up on our truck and bring it down to us. All right, let's go. Down and do the same field we just got done harvesting. And it was funny because I ended up with almost an entire trailer, 16,000 left over. Oh my gosh, we got $10. $10. I hope there's no daily fees on anything or we're going to be in negative numbers. Oh my Lord, that's funny. So I think I might be forced to take out a loan. Yeah, as much as I didn't want to, I didn't realize that. Now, no, I won't, because as soon as this contract is done, we'll make $4,000. And that should be enough to cover any daily fees that we have. But the good news is our chicken pen, our first one, made us 55 eggs, so we're getting there. And we're getting there quickly. I may switch to the auto load pallet instead of that one. So I don't know how that storage unit thing, but I'm pretty sure it brings out a pallet at a time. I don't even know how much it holds, but it's cool because it simulates the refrigeration. 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay, I got to play till 2. I got to remember where I'm at. So the good news is we'll get this done. We'll make $4,000 from this. So my suggestion is play on not necessarily a map like this one, or you can play along with me. You can do it on this map, but you got to have a few fields for contracts. Otherwise, if you're trying to do it legitimately, you're never going to have enough money. Now, remember, too, tomorrow, December, we'll be able to sell our silage bales. So that'll give us, we got 21 silage bales. We'll be ready tomorrow. We're going to save 3 of those towards the start of our cows. So we've actually got 18 bales to sell of silage, which is kind of cool. And then after that, we'll have 3 more months ready to go, and it'll be kind of neat. Now, we probably will be able to mow our field again because we're going to need a harvester bad. Because in 2 months, we're going to need a harvester. So I hope this is a little wider. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This isn't too bad. Well, I definitely don't want my weight in the front. Lower down. Right, before we hit this, let's make sure that she wants sugar beets. So with sugar beets. Okay, Naomi Spencer, sugar beets, it's coming. Let's go. Sugar beets, you got. Nice. I don't necessarily have to put fertilizer in here, do I? There. Awesome. All right, so we'll do this because I don't have enough money to hire the worker. So I got to do this myself. This tractor is really underpowered for this. It's really bad. I should have just used my tractor. Nice. And then this should be able to get us done with the contracts. Now, what I've also got planned, everybody, is I'm going to put out 3 episodes a week of this for now, and 2 episodes of the Two Brothers Farming. We know how that works. I'm going to put out videos Monday through Friday. I will not drop a video on Saturday, and I will not drop a video on Sunday. Monday through Friday, we're going to drop videos so that you guys have the whole entire weekend to binge watch all of Fury and Gutterball's videos. It gives you guys a chance to catch up a little bit. And everybody generally, now a lot of you do work, but generally speaking, most people are off on the weekend. That's why I'm doing it. This field has enough room on the ends. We can just turn around and do it like this. When we run out, we'll run right to the end of it. We'll run out, and then we'll have our flatbed. We'll bring our flatbed truck down with the seeds and fertilizer and keep going. I should have bought the smaller one, but we didn't. So that's okay. We didn't. But you guys can see. Now, if you guys are going to do the challenge legit, write down in the comments on my community page that challenge accepted. And I will allow you to post pictures, but only if you're going to do it legit. Because I'll know if you're not. Because it's already taking me, let's see, we play times 4 speed, and I'm doing 2 episodes a game day. And I'm on episode 4. Well, I would have been on 5, but I deleted 1 episode because of YouTube. Yay. So, realistically, we are on episode 5. It's taken me 5 full hours of actual gameplay to get where we're at. Also, just do it. It only hurts yourself when you cheat. So just do it legit and post pictures, and we'll talk you up, and we'll give you some shout outs, and we'll give you some fun. And let me know what animals you're starting with. In fact, Cranky, old Cranky is going to do it with all 4 animals. He's going to extend it to quad challenge. So do it, baby. I want to see it. Do it. You know, I want to see it. And if you accomplish it, tell me how long it took you, how many in-game years. You got to remember, too, guys, that I found out that when you start in August, right? Okay? August till January is considered your first year. So that you can't really just kind of say I've been doing this for 5 years once August rolls around, because the game doesn't consider that. The game considers the first year, August through January, and then you. Did I turn that off by accident? I think I did. Thank you, Gutterball, and somebody else mentioned in the comments that I'm not quite sure who it was. In order for me to buy the soil samples I must create a field. So thank you for those. I know Gutterball was, because he messaged me today and told me. So for those of you that mentioned me and helped me out like that, and also I may be, once I get through year 1, I may bring in Maize Plus, but I fear that the challenge is already going to be hard enough to feed them until I get my first field. And here's the thing: in 2 months, not only do I need a harvester, but in 2 months I'm going to need a silo, because, and I downloaded a couple of silos today that were like $10,000, and they only hold like 30,000. That's all I need right now. I'll upgrade it later. But yeah, because I need a silo and I need a harvester and a header. So I'm going to be running. I'm going to probably have to take a loan out, and I'll probably take the loan out, and hopefully I can buy a harvester and a header and a silo for that 100,000, which will put us up to, I think we start start from scratch. I think you start with a $200,000 loan, and as you can see, I leased. It cost me $816 to lease that stupid animal trailer, and I used it for about 5 minutes. $44,000 in land purchases. Now we also could, in fact, why don't we do that? Why don't we do this? Why don't we sell back this? Because we're not ready for this yet anyways. There. Now we got a little bit of money. Now I've got at least enough to buy the silo. And then if I have to take out a loan, I'll take it out and buy the harvester and the header. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you're doing it legit, you struggle. $500,000 is not a lot of money to start with, to buy a tractor and all the stuff that you need. Now, I could downgrade a little bit. I could get rid of the baler and the bale loader, and just use a pickup wagon and put it into either a bunker silo or a fermenting silo. But once again, bunker silos are expensive, and so are fermenting silos. So I'm not really losing money, or I'm not really gaining anything by doing that. I'm actually losing money. And keep in mind, like I said, the rules are very strict for a reason. You want to make sure that you're struggling, and that's the key. Because eventually, and I'm going to tell you this right now from experience, I've done this challenge now on the side about 15 times already on my own personal Let's Plays. And I'm going to tell you that there will come a time when you have your 1,500 or your 5,000 chicken pen full, or even 800 chicken pen full, that you're going to make a lot. Like, I have the extended pallets in here, so every one of my egg pallets before it's full is going to be 7,500. Now, Gutterball and I don't have that in there, so every one of our pallets is 1,500, and we make 9 full pallets, and Gutterball sells it every day Because remember, part of the challenge, everybody, is you have to take care of your animals every single morning. You have to make sure they're fed. You have to make sure that if your pen takes water, that they get water, and so on and so forth. Before you do anything else, I don't care. Like I stated in my community page, I don't care what you got going on, how important it is that you get your harvest done. Your harvest will wait because your animals come first. This is an animal challenge. This is not to see how much crops and stuff you get. So that's why it's important that you do it that way. Also, I don't like these manual tractors at all. I don't like them. They do produce the realism, but I don't like them for the fact that they take forever to get going. However you guys choose to play, if you want a fast farm, if you want a slow farm, however realistic you want to play, the only rule it is that once you pick that game speed, if you're going to play a little more on the realistic side, a little bit more slow like Fury does, you might want to go 4x, 3x, or 2x, or even 1x. But you must play a minimum of 8 hours. You can play longer if you're in the middle of a project and you want to go longer. If you're in the middle, if you see rain is coming at 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock in the middle of summer and you want to get your hay up, keep playing. That's fine. But you have to, in order to go to the next day, you have to play a minimum of 8 hours. But you can play as the 24 hours straight if you want. But like I was saying, you're going to get to the point. Gutterball and I have 2,400 chickens, and we make 9 full pallets a day plus 3 little half pallets. So 10 and a quarter pallets a day we make. And that's 1,400 per pallet. So that's, or 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. So that is about 14 or 15,000. I think Gutterball said it might have been 15. Might have been close to 15,000 eggs a day. Now we make, just those pens there, we make $25,000 a day. Literally. Okay? Or per game month. Now, that's 2,400. If you doubled that and had a 5,000 pen, you're going to make $50,000 a day in egg sales alone. Now, at that point is when you start building your farm. See what I mean? Now, the other rule is that once you get fully maxed out, you must pick at least 3 different pens in starting. Unfortunately, everybody, starting with the in-game one. You have to start, if you start with chickens, you have to start with the 31. If you start with sheep, you have to start with the 15 one or 21. Whatever the very first in-game one is, that's what you must start with. After you pick your first one, then mods are allowed. You may go from wherever you want at that point. But the very first one for every animal must be an in-game, the very smallest in-game one. Now, I do know that my cows in-game for the 30 or whatever cows it is, they're still expensive. But here's the other thing I'm going to tell you. That it is a struggle till you get to that point. Once your chicken pens are at max capacity, or your sheep pens, or your pig pens, or your cow pens, remember you got to pick 2 animals starting with the cheapest one. So if you wanted to go sheep and cows, or if you wanted to go pigs and cows, you have to start with pigs. Horses, I would consider right below cows is what I would consider horses. So if you wanted to do sheep and horses, that's fine. But also keep in mind, too, guys, that all these births that happen take time. Like a cow is basically 1 baby a year. That's it. All right, so now we got to go back up to the farm. Actually, I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to bring my flatbed down here. We're almost done. Hopefully we get this contract done today, and we're ready, because it will give us another contract tomorrow. All right. Let's get him there. Let's head up to our flatbed. Our old, as Gutterball says, this truck is 54 years old. So this truck is old. Old as a hills. go. And that's just some of the rules. And if you guys do it, you're going to struggle. But there will come a time, as I said, I think I've tried to finish this 3 times, but I always get busy doing something. There's going to come a time when then you're going to be making money hand over fist. And I'm going to tell you that if you get to about the 100 to 200... Crash counter 1. If you get to about the 100 to 200 cow range... you're going to make about... Because Gutterball and I have... let's see. We have 7 in the one pen. We have 3 in the other. That's 10. And I think we have 80 in the other one. So pretty close to 100 cows. And we're making about 10,000 liters a day for milk. So between just our milk and our eggs, we're making about $35,000 to $40,000 a day just in those 2 things. Now, if you get to the point where if you decide to go all the way up to a 500, or if you decide to go up to a 2,000 or a 15,000, like I'm going crazy insane. Remember, sky's the limit, everybody. You guys can have, and once your pen is full, then you may put another one down and fill that as well. You can have as many animals as you want. The sky's the limit. You can have as many as you want. So realistically, if you had 10,000 chickens on your farm, you would make about $100,000 per month, per in-game month. Not gonna lie. So that's $100,000. At that point, you're gonna be making money hand over fist. You can build your silos when you want, even if you have to wait a couple of months. You'll get it, and go from there. Now, when you get up to, what do you call that there? This side. And then we'll go the other side so we can fill them both at the same time. When you get up to 500 cows, I know I've had them. Okay, 1 second here. Go. That should finish us. And we're going to have 3,600 fertilizer left. And 3,300 seeds, plus the seeds and fertilizer that we have at the farm. There we go. Now we'll get busy doing this again. There, we got her. There, want to make sure that's on. Now we can go finish this contract, and it's great. So for me, 4x speed works well, but you are going to be making money. Oh, anyways, that I want to finish that story first. So I had 500 cows on Riverview Farms by Cavalier Roy. I had 501 and 500 in another pen, and I was making pretty close to about $80,000 a day in milk. About 80,000 liters of milk a day is what I was making for 1,000 cows. So at that point, okay, so there's your 80 and your 50 from your chickens. There's $130,000 per month that you're making. That's when you start doing your loan payback and all that stuff. So I just wish someone would make a mod where you only have a certain amount of time to pay back your loan. Otherwise, they start taking equipment and stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Can you imagine having if you took out do this challenge, you could only take out $100,000, but imagine only having 4 months to pay it off. You'd be stressing. Then again, welcome to real life, because farmers, we stress how we're going to pay our loans back, because you don't make money from crops every single day. So it's great. All right, and then we'll go down to the other end. And we got the chickens built today on this episode. We got the chickens fed. We got our storage unit bought. And we got a contract almost done. And we will have it done before the day's over. I will make sure of it here. Let's do this and just get him the right way here. I don't know if I'm going to hit up against that tree. Probably so. Yep. All right, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to do it this way. This Maureen, or whatever her name is, she loves her sugar beets. If I would have known that, see, that's the thing, is if you grow sugar beets, not only can you feed pigs with them, but you can use them on that one factory. And you can also use them to make sugar. So if you took your milk, you could make, butter. If you took your butter and your sugar, and you could make, and you got to make flour too, and you could make cakes with it. I don't know how much they sell. I've never done it. So there's so many options with factories. The factories on this challenge are your choice. You may do them any way you want. If you want to take out a loan to buy a factory, so be it. If you want to take out a loan to buy a factory that's going to make you buku bucks, like fertilizer or pig food or something like that, so be it. That's you guys. But you still are going to have, you can have money hand over fist. That's great. But you're still going to be waiting for those animals to grow. That's the problem with this challenge is, even now, you are allowed to use the Animal Extended mod. Now, the Animal Extended mod gives you certain births, gives you more than one birth every year, or every time they breed, with the exception of cows. Cows and horses, actually. Cows and horses are 1-to-1, no matter what. No matter what. So they take 9 full months or 10 full months, whatever it is in game, for them to get to where they have a baby. Then they can't produce milk until they're at least a year old. So cows are, if you choose cows, you're going to be on the map. I don't care how much money you have. You're going to be on that map forever. And if I want to get to 15,000 cows, I'm going to be on this map for a long, long time. And that's what we're trying to get at. We're trying to get people to stop looking at all the pretty little shiny new maps and find yourself a map that is suitable for your play style. Like, for example, Big A loves to do contracts. So my suggestion for him, and he can play it any way he wants, but my suggestion for him would be to pick a map that has lots and lots and lots of fields on it so he can jump from contract to contract to contract and make his money that way. Some people like to farm big fields and make lots of money from the crops. So be it. Some people like to fast farm. So be it. But you're still going to be at the mercy of the growth of the animals. Okay? Chickens and pigs reproduce very quickly. But once again, you still got to go to the second animal. Now, sheep are slow. Sheep are just, I think they're just the same as cow, but the difference between sheep is they give you, and now let me explain. The Animal Extended mod will give you, for chickens, every time there's a chicken born, so it's every 2 months, they reproduce every 2 months, they give 6 chickens. So those 30 chickens right there in 2 months will give me 90, or pretty close. That may be full. That pen may be full. No, they'll give me 180. Because it'll be 30 times 6, 180. So that pen will be full in 2 game months. Then I can upgrade from that to the 400, and then those 180 will give me 400, and then the 400 to the 800, and then once we get to the 800, then we can go right to the 5,000 and let them just put them in there. Because remember, you need a minimum of 10% to start your pen. So if you said to yourself, okay, I want to do 30, which you have to start with the 30 chickens, and then the next one I want to go 1,500, and then the 5,000, you can't, because you have to have at least 10% animals in your pen to start. Now, you can buy them. That is a workaround about it. So if you went with the 30 and then you went to 1,500 and then the 5,000, so be it. That's fine. You're going to be paying. I'm doing mine to where I don't want to pay any more money for breeding chickens. I don't. I definitely don't, without a shadow of a doubt. And that's the extreme. I told you guys in the comments, or my community page, that it is an extreme challenge. It's an extremely long challenge. but an extremely easy challenge. You don't have to do much but feed your animals and take care of your animals. And then after that, you're farming the way you want to farm. If you want to run around at 60 miles an hour and harvest all your fields, so be it. You're still going to be waiting for your animals to grow. You're still going to be waiting for your farm to be built, because in the beginning, when you first start from scratch, you're not going to be able to buy 14,000 tractors and plows and implements and things like that, because you only got $500,000. You're not going to be able to do it. So I can tell you that right now. The other thing that is not allowed, you can do this on any map you want, but you must pick a map where if you start from scratch, it doesn't start you on with any equipment or any sheds, because I don't want people to start on a map where they can just sell a whole bunch of equipment and make millions of dollars, and then they never have to worry about money. The whole idea of this challenge is you want to challenge yourself, hence why it's called a challenge. So do not do it on a map that has tractors and implements on all three settings. You want a map that has no equipment and nothing on start from scratch. That way you challenge yourself. And if you do that, you're going to struggle the first year. Now, once you get your... And this is why I chose chickens, because once you get your chickens done, and they go very quickly, so within a year's game time, by next August, we will have at least 1,500 chickens, if not 5,000. I can almost guarantee it. And then we will be on our way, because at that point in time, we're going to be making, so if Gutterball and I figured that on 2,400 chickens, he makes about 16,000. On 5,000, you're going to make about 32,000 eggs a day. And I'm planning on having two. I'm planning on having two 5,000 pen chickens. And then we're going to be not worried about money as much. Once your chickens are done. But the longest haul is your two different pens now you could go the smallest cow pen and then the very next one up. So you could go 65 cows. I think the first, now this gives me a 28% discount. See that? Because I did two contracts. This is why Gutterball and I love it. It gives you can set it up to where it gives you 14% discount for every contract. And we've gotten 28% off on this. This is what him and I are utilizing on Cali map, the St. Cali map. Do the contracts. This is going to go out directly to Gutterball. If now that you've updated your Better Contracts mod, now it will work with other mods and work correctly. So, since you are a contract farmer, do those contracts, set it up in the settings to where you're getting 14% discount. Now when you go buy your fields, you can set it up to where you can get up to 7 discounts on a field. So, if we took off 28% on this field, where are we? Way down here. Okay? This whole section now is only 173,000. And I've only done contracts on these two because this is one plot. So, you see what I mean? And then the next step will be another 14%, so 38, almost 50% off this. So this will drop it even again. This is why I was telling you. This is why Gutterball and I do it. We dropped one field on our map, field 1. We dropped it almost $30,000. And it's amazing when it allows you to, because they never did that stuff in 19. They had contracts and it was all that stuff. So here we go. Get this done. Guess what? Our contract is complete. So now we're going to go down to our contracts. Right here, we're going to collect the 4,800. And that gets rid of that. And that puts us at 48,700. And we're going to take our stuff back up, and we're pretty much going to wrap it up right here. Let's see, there's no new contract. You can set up your new contracts to spawn once a month, twice a month, I think it is, but I do mine once a month so that I put mine at only, you can put up there unlimited contracts, but I can tell you from experience that if you do that, you will get lost. You won't know, like Gutterball and I did it once, and we had 2 contracts of corn, and it combined them. Like, it made us, like, we couldn't figure out how much was where, and, it was crazy. So, My suggestion is set it up for one contract at a time. Do the contract and move on to the next one. Look at that. And we've already harvested his sugar beets, and we plowed it for her. It's a her, actually. There we go. We'll take this and put this by our chicken pen. And we will have more seeds and more fertilizer. So I do believe we have 5,000 seeds and 5,000 fertilizer, I do believe. Now, remember, we will be eventually totally self-sufficient. I have a seed maker in here, and I also have the AGI pack where I can take sorghum and I can make seeds directly from the field and make it for no cost. I just got to buy the auger wagon. But I'm going to buy an actual factory that makes seeds. So over in our factory section, when we do get a chance to buy it, we are going to have a lime maker, a seed maker, and a TMR mixer for our cows. We won't need one for chickens because it's just sorghum. That's all we're going to grow for them. But I'm going to try to scour the internet and find a TMR mixer that does not take mineral feed. I don't mind putting the other 3 products in there, but I want to make sure that we are, I don't want to put the mineral feed in. I think that's dumb because that forces you to buy it because you can't harvest it anywhere. And then, as you can see, we will be able to mow this again because we don't have anything else on our farm. We only have the chicken pen and the storage unit right now, and that's subject to change. Remember, this is a chance for us. We can move stuff around. These corn cali things are huge. These bags. Look at that. Well, actually, they look about the same. No, well, yeah, I guess they're about the same. All right, so let's go. There's seeds and fertilizer. And we will wrap this up right here. Now, I will come since it's 2 o'clock and we cannot, I can't film another episode of, I can, but it may be a shorter one. But what I plan, this is what I was trying to tell you guys in the beginning. What I plan on doing is I'm going to be releasing 3 episodes a week of this. And 2 episodes are going to get us through 1 game month. The other one, and then I'm going to come and play off camera for 1 month. So that every week we're getting through 2 full months is what I'm going at. So I probably will come and play off camera for 2 hours. But there's not really a lot to do right now. There's really not. But I have to figure out something to do. Because I have to play a minimum of 8 hours. There. Remember how that used to give us the hassle? Huh. This does not like this trailer. It really doesn't. Well, that's okay, because this is an external mod. That's okay. Now, tomorrow, I will be able to, next month, which is December, when you guys come back and see me again in December, we will be able to sell these bales here. And these ones should be 31, right? They take 3 full months, guys, to grow. And these will be ready 97, 98, 97, 99. Here comes the rain. We ended it perfect. Oh, it was great. Great timing. Perfect timing. But we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're going to save 3 bales out of this. And then so we're going to sell 16, 17. We're going to sell 18 bales. And I may sell 16 even. But no, we'll keep 3. And then out of these ones, we'll keep 3. That'll give us 6 silage bales to start when we get our cows. Yes, yes, yes. All right, everybody. We made it to the end of episode 5. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury and Gutterball drop a video. Be sure to join the immediate family for Fury Machine Gaming. It's 99 cents a month. You will help the channel grow. I eventually will be looking to buy a new computer, so that will help Fury out a great deal. I'm going to come back on by myself tomorrow and play the last 2 hours off camera, just so we get through. And when you guys come back to see me, it will be December 1st at 8 o'clock. Now I gotta start at 8 because I know it's dark, but we gotta play in the dark. We're gonna have to, at least through the winter. Because I started this morning at 8 and it was still almost pitch black. But anyways, on that note, yeah, please enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, or whenever you're watching this. And I will catch you all on the flip side, right during the rainstorm. Bye, everybody.